Do woofers benefit from break-in? I get asked this quite often, surprisingly, from strangers on the street. Hey, you're a guy that looks like he knows. Do woofers break? No. This is from L.D. Blake in St. Catharines, Ontario. A lot of really cool sounding places that I dearly would love to visit. And Mr. Blake writes, maybe you can settle a long-running debate between me and a couple of audiophile buddies. My friends say there is a value in exercising speakers with test tones from time to time. In particular, the argument centers around woofers getting stiff or lazy if not driven hard from time to time. One friend says 20 hertz test tones through their woofers at medium levels for a couple of minutes every week, like an elixir or so, and they claim it helps keep the bass cleaner and stronger. My other friend says it's a load of crap and doesn't really accomplish anything. I'm on the fence. I know there's a break-in period for woofers, but I don't see much value after that. I showed my friends a few of your videos and we've agreed to let you settle the argument for us. Oh, gee, thanks. So I'm going to piss off one of your friends. Good. Well, why not? Is there any value to stressing speakers with test tones from time to time? Boy. I hope there's no money riding on this. I'm going to say no. Minimal at best. So, not to get everybody else upset about this, it's certainly nothing I do. There is some validity to what your friends are saying. So let's talk about what is valid, and then whether or not that's a valid technique to make it all work. Is that fair enough? So I guess the easiest way is everybody's right. Don't you hate it or love it? I don't know which one you like. Okay, so it's true that mechanical things like woofers and phono cartridges, which is the ones that come to my immediate thoughts, do stiffen without use. It's true. If I have a set of woofers, that are sitting here for some period of time, and I don't know what that period of time is, weeks maybe, they will stiffen up. And just like a brand new woofer, definitely there's break in there. You've got the spider, which is the part that's holding the voice coil in place, and you've got the surround, which is holding the cone in place. And those start out fairly stiff, and then you want to exercise them. Phono cartridges, you've got the damping material inside that's kind of holding the needle in place. And when you first start using it, it needs to be exercised to get it to work. But that said, all that's totally true. But that said, over time, that elasticity that you have gained from use goes back to being whatever the opposite of elasticity is. Unelasticity? I don't know. This is where I need an editor. I have no idea what it is. Stiff? It goes back to being stiff. We went from elastic to stiff. So that is a fact. And so exercising it will then rejuvenate it. So he's right. But when you say that sounds like a load of crap, because I have to agree with you in that I don't do it, and here's why. The amount of stiffness that it returns to is so slight, in my experience, that the minute you put on a record or you hit a certain frequency, 200 times it's flexing, which is one 200 hertz note for 1 second, and it's back to where it was. That's been my experience. So yes, over time, things stiffen. No, I don't think it's of any value to run test tones through your system. I think it's okay just to fire it up, and by the time you can actually reach for the remote and get the volume set correct, you're back in broken in wonderfulness. How's that? Being a klutz. I hope I haven't come between any friends, but that's the best opinion I've got. So Have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.